All right. So Griff, this Isaac, this Griff. All right. So basically, Isaac, Griff and I were on the phone, and the first topic we brought up was, receiver at Arizona. You heard what came out. He doesn't like watching film.
Yeah, I already know because I got an answer because I was the same way. So
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Now watch
let's
this.
talk. Let's talk.
Griff, he is his like personal videographer.
McMillan.
Yes,
Okay.
and basically that video that came out was from his freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Most of the world don't know that. Shay and Unc and Chad
Oh,
don't
all
know
of
that.
them and A
All of
don't. Yeah.
them,
Okay.
and they've already said it to the world. In my
Yeah.
knowledge, he don't like watching film. I don't know it was his freshman year. Now
Yeah.
this is what Griffith's saying. More than likely, he's gonna let his play do the talking. He's not going to debunk it or anything, which is cool. But you got to think about this: we live in 2025, where if you give silence, sometimes that's agreeing with something.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. And
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
and to my knowledge, he is an introvert. How I see him, he's an introvert,
Yeah. He
and
don't look
he's
like he want to be around people and nothing like that. He just going about his day.
right. So what this is my thing. If he's an introvert, I could see them saying, "Okay, don't say nothing, and if you fall, it actually might help you." Right? I get it. The only thing
Mm-hmm.
I'll say is if he was an extrovert, like if we knew and he put the time in to watch film in his junior, senior year, whatever, an extrovert would go be like, "Oh no, that was from freshman year. You can ask Coach so and so. I was in a film going crazy." Then it's completely debunked. He's back where he was, if not stronger. Now y'all
Got
go
you.
ahead. Y'all go ahead.
So what's your question though?
No, you Griff, you go ahead. He's got a comment to say.
Okay.
So I guess you could say from my perspective of it, of being closely tied to him. One, he's not an extrovert. I mean, not an introvert. And I feel like low key, high key, if anybody has been looking at his content or looking at his Instagram from the past 2 months till now, they will see it directly. Like you can just take a scroll and you will see directly that he isn't a introvert and he actually expresses himself. You actually watch an episode, you will see that he is probably the most expressive person that was at the workout center that he was at. You know what I'm saying? Consistently. And he talks about it and other people speaks on it from him. So I guess you can say this is my whole synopsis on it is people are going to take whatever narrative that they want to take and they're going to run with it for the clicks the best that they can because at the end of the day, that's how they get paid. The views get them paid, and they're going to do anything for the views. Granted, whether it's true, not true, whatever, they're going to take it and they're going to run with it. To even furthermore hit on that, I feel like the world did the same way. Like the world today that we live in, nobody does due diligence for the majority of, you know what I'm saying, like the community or just society. Everybody there hears something and then just take it and just go with what it is. Like for real, I hate me on this. I don't want to get canceled for this, but like this is a real thing. I feel like sometimes even in our own community, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker can say something and they'll be like, "Hey, this is true," and nobody is second guess that. They'll be like, "Well, they said it. Well, it must be this." And I think that's a hindrance on just like how we keep people or how we, you know what I'm saying, take things in context.
Let
That's all.
Let me ask you a question. Do you see that changing in the next 5 to 10 years?
Hopefully, yes.
It
I
won't. It
hope
won't. It won't. It's gonna get worse. It won't.
but that's what I'm saying. So as a society, we'll be even more divided.
Even more. You damn right. Look at the families. I don't even feel like talking to the peoples.
That's the issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
The issue is gonna be the issue though, bro. You gotta deal with the issue.
but you could be part of the change of the issue too.
All right, so watch this. So this is what I was saying, Isaac. I was saying he's Hawaiian and he's light skinned. Right off the bat, you know a dark skinned corner. What's up then? Da-da-da-da-da-da. You know you gotta test this light skinned dude. Isaac is pretty much light skinned as well. I'm sure he's probably not as light skinned, but you are somewhat light skinned. And he's a funny
Yes,
guy.
I've been in racial battles on the field with people of my color. Yes.
Yes. So and Isaac is to me, he would be like Buddy. Like to me, Isaac is an extrovert, but I could see somebody saying Isaac is an introvert because
Introvert.
he not gonna come on the field talking that cash.
Agreed.
But
Facts.
he'll do you in on a route.
Yep, for sure. And I'll let you know I did it too.
Huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Or in fighting or anything in general, the person that talked the most, you punch him first.
Yeah, but come on now, it's football. Ain't nobody punching no one unless it's a brawl. You know what I'm saying?
We seen that happen.
Like, they ain't confident. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, that's all I'm saying is, like, Isaac, more often than, I don't know you know what I'm saying, where you played or not, but more often than not, the motherfucker that was talking or talking that to the chat, do you feel like majority of the time you got yours versus getting got?
Now wait,
Oh
don't
yeah,
forget. But wait, don't forget. We talking about the NFL. That's different.
it is different, but I feel like it still kind of applies.
It does, but it's different.
But it's the same thing. His situation gonna be the same as the boy from the Rams. He doesn't have nobody expects anything from him for real, for real. With no disrespect, it's just like he made some great plays this year. He's a phenomenal guy. He has the intangibles that anybody would love to see from what would now be like the prototype of a receiver. Like he has all that. Motherfucker 6'4", 6'5", big hands, can make any type of play. You know what I'm saying? He can take the top off the defense. He can get you short range. You know what I'm saying? So that automatically makes him so versatile. So he's a great prototype. But now, because nobody's looking for him to be like a Travis Hunter, you know what I'm saying? No, that type of guy. They're not looking for him to guarantee us 1,000 yards when he comes in. The sky's the limit for him.
True.
So like for real, he has probably like the best. He's gonna have the least pressure with probably the best upside moving forward out of most of the receivers in the draft. To be honest, nobody's really looking at him or count. That's why this whole little the film situation. Don't like I promise you, they talking about it, but them coaches don't care. You know why? Because they're gonna go to that pro day and they're gonna talk to the coach and find out if he's watching film. That's the one thing I learned from working in NFL. They don't just stop at like the GMs and stuff. They will ask the lower level employees as low as they can go about a person's character. All the way down to janitors, bro. Like it don't matter. I do feel like at the end of the day, he has the opportunity to surpass so many people in this class because think about it, bro. The man's name is being talked about, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. I didn't hear too much about him except for when I watched him play. They never said anything about this man. I mean, of course, you watch highlights, they're gonna bring him up because they team playing. But just like bringing his name around, you don't hear his name. You don't hear his name, and
You
this is
don't.
both you talked about. So right now, the one thing I've learned about, like you said, 2025, all publicity is good. This is the one era where all publicity is actually good publicity.
I
This is the
agree.
one time.
I
So
agree,
the fact that
but
they're just talking his name, you know what? If I was him, I wouldn't say shit. Say my name. Just keep saying my name.
now
Say
watch
my
this.
name.
Now
Say
watch
my
this.
name.
I
Destiny's
agree.
Child.
Now watch this. I agree with you.
And that's for real because the thing is if you really want to debunk it, the truth is already out there. The truth is already out there to declassify what they're saying. It's just people don't want to get the truth.
Nah, Greg, you can't say that, bro. You can't say the truth is out there. I didn't hear the truth until I talked to you.
But it's out there though. It don't matter how you get to it, but it's out there. Is it, for example, hold on.
Oh my bad.
No, you good, bro. Go ahead, because I'm about to hit him with something else. I got mad. I'm gonna get him. I got him. Go
You
ahead.
could have just literally went to go look up the video and you would have seen that over a freshman year.
Niggas don't got time for that, bro.
But listen though, what we see may not be true because the truth is here. So if we know that there is a truth out here, there could be another possibility, right? Why won't we try to tap into that? Even if no matter what information is thrown at us off rip. But my whole thing is even if I'm a reporter, I'm gonna do my due diligence. If I'm in media, I'm gonna do my due diligence. If somebody come to me and tell me and they show me this video of this guy saying he doesn't watch film, I'm going to go do my due diligence as the media and see if there's another side to that. If I don't find another side to that, then that means this is the fact. But if I have someone that can possibly, like you said, debunk it because the truth is out there somewhere. But my business as the media is to find it. I should have those connections, or I should put myself in the rooms to have those connections.
But Isaac, here's the only issue with that.
Okay, what you got?
the world looks at Kobe Bryant as a more clutch player.
Agreed.
If you look at the numbers, LeBron is. But guess
Agreed.
what? The fact that the world naturally still looks at Kobe as being a more clutch player. I see what you're saying, but you see how the
But it's
world
like
is?
all that shit don't matter. Low key, it's kind of like that.
It
Which
don't matter.
sucks. Which sucks.
The thing is, my bad. I ain't mean to cut
Go
you
ahead,
off.
go
No,
ahead.
you good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But this is what I feel like. It's like if you a God fearing person, like what you was saying, and you what's of this world should not matter because you like how to rise above it is to not be of this world and to feel and to you know what I'm saying really dive into what they're presenting because at the end of the day the media is there for clicks, good, bad, ugly. Like the world feeds off of negativity. So if they have something that can negatively impact another person, no matter what it might be, but just as long as it's negative, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be able to post that and know that they're going to get some sort of response from a society in terms of being viral or something of that sort. Like,
I think Griff. I think it. Wait, real quick, Griff. I
Hold on, he
think
right, and I'm dang.
so. Listen, the second question, Isaac, that Griff brought up. We actually made a deal. We made a bet,
He
huh?
said, yeah. He said, yeah.
Griff, if you want, bro, you wanna set a bet?
oh yeah, so this was a bet. I bet him that Sheduer is gonna fall out in the first round. That was my bet.
Senka, Senka, what you smoking, man?
I don't, bro. Hey, listen. All right, so look, I ain't saying he
Isaac,
wrong. I ain't saying he
you,
right. I
you and
ain't
I.
saying you wrong. I ain't saying you right. Dion ain't going for that shit though.
You're not going for
That's
that.
what I'm saying, and that's the part. Like, if Dion didn't have a hand in
This
it,
is a situation
like the
where
LeBron, just like LeBron, I will say if somebody want to bring it up. Yeah, LeBron had a hand in Bronny. Whatever the fuck, that's a blessing to have somebody be able to put you in a position for you to do whatever you need to do so you can progress. Whatever. But anyway, Dion not going for that. So you might as well go ahead and
Hey,
yeah.
we already made the
Now, if
$50
Dion
bet.
didn't have a hand in it because of how people are talking, and from I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like I told you, I think Cam Ward is the better quarterback. And right now, I don't see from what I'm seeing from teams that was supposed to pick these certain guys up, and they're picking up quarterbacks. Like the Giants threw me for a whirlwind when they picked up Russell Wilson, but I guess they found out that they won't get Sheduer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and once I found out I'm not getting somebody, I'm gonna go shop too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
I don't.
know. It's a sticky situation. But
Gr-
not in the first round, Griff, you might as well go ahead and get ready to go ahead and empty them pockets, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
and I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you got some inside info I don't know, and unless you got that truth that we was talking about
I'm just thinking
earlier.
like this, bro. Yeah, it's just this, bro. The thing is, yes, he's a solid quarterback, but
Yeah,
there's certain intangibles about him that is not for ready. And I see Jackson Dart going before him for sure.
Name one. Name one quality. Name one quality.
It's time to throw. He takes the longest to throw the ball out of all the quarterbacks in the draft. Every last one of them.
I agree with that. Yeah, he do take a long time to see. But see, and this is another thing though.
They throw.
Hold on. Before you
They
say that,
throw deep routes.
Before you go in, this is what I was thinking about too. As a receiver, why is he taking so long? Is it the problem that we're not getting open? Because I was thinking about, and then I was thinking about so one day I just decided like, hey, I'm about to hop on YouTube and look at their plays. Bro, they run a lot of deep plays. They don't run too much short game.
And
So on
anything
top of
short
that,
is a quick.
now I have to if now I have to first of all wait for my receiver to get to his 15-yard route. Then if hypothetically they in zone, the man is underneath. Now I gotta wait for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like now I gotta go to my second option. My second option is taken away because of somebody over the top. So now I'm looking at my third. You know, you going through this. Damn. Oh, you must have what's that show on? Greatest Catch, goddamn. Good God. But anyway, like when you think about it like that, it's like we haven't seen him be put in a position where he had to do short game, except for in the red zone. But then when he get in the red zone, he still be doing the same thing. But now it's like, is it by
he
choice?
does it in the red zone.
Exactly. So now is it by choice, or is that the thing that works for you? You know what I'm saying? Letting the offense break down because you have time, but it's different in the NFL, so you're gonna have to change that. So now it's like,
Yes.
we'll just have to see how the game. We'll just have to see how
What
how
I'm
it
saying
translates
is,
later.
most
We're
of
not
the
gonna find out
quarterbacks in
until.
this draft.
Let him go first so we don't miss what you say.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you
No, but
good.
go ahead,
All
go
I was
ahead, go
gonna
ahead,
say
go
was
ahead, go ahead.
all I was gonna say was we just gonna have to figure out and see once that first preseason game come what it looked like. And by then he gonna have a coach and a course, but like we not gonna know what that looked like for him until he get in the position and predicament for us to see it consistently. Because
Yeah.
Colorado, because like I
So
said, in my opinion, Colorado didn't set him up for him to be able to show that style of game at any point in the game. They come out the gate running deep plays. Like when you watch them, they run the ball, shot, run the ball, shot. Like they gonna take shots early in the game before they start settling in, and that was part of the reason why they couldn't settle in some of those big games. In my
and on
opinion,
top of that, if it was a short game, it was RPO
RPO,
straight
yes,
day.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So with that being said, it's like it's not necessarily him reading the dynamic, but over just one key man, and that's it. So this is I get to say this. Well, I see the draft going. I feel like they're gonna pick up the thin commodities first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's gonna come in terms of like D lineman.
yep,
The elite talent in D lineman is not very deep. So I feel like those are gonna go heavy this draft early. I think also cornerbacks, they're gonna go early in the draft heavy too. And then
yeah.
from there on, I think receivers gonna fall right underneath. And the biggest Sheduer, what you call it, but I feel like also people gonna value the running backs a little bit more too. Even though they deep, I feel like the top premier talent like Ashton Genty and Marion Hampton, they might even go a little bit earlier in this draft too. So I feel like all of these positions is going to go like in that first round based
This
off of team needs. Because outside of the top 10, I don't see many teams needing him as a quarterback.
But this is the one thing you forgot as well. All the injuries that keep happening to these linemen. Offensive lineman is gonna be a very big. They're gonna probably be in the top 3 when it comes to getting picked by the end of the draft. If I'm being honest, because they have it's been a lot of small injuries with players. Teams be traveling. They got to travel with the 5, 6 they got. Like it's really dated. It's really bad out here for linemen. I don't know what's going on with the trainings and all these different. I don't know what's going on. And it's also like, and that's another thing I've been noticing. Like I've never in my whole career of playing college football, the amount of injuries I've seen from different players just all over the United States in college football is different now it's different then compared to what I see now, where it seems like people are getting. It's time to get off. Because this nigga just that just happened on camera too.
Hey, that's gonna be the intro. Hey, my bad.
Hey, this nigga is crazy.
A little brief intermission, my bad, y'all.
No, you good, gangster. But yeah, I'm with you though. Like the stuff you named for sure is gonna be high priority in the draft. But I also throw them offensive linemen in there in that top 3. That shit gonna be next level. But
Hey, only thing I'll say is this.
Yeah, I about to say what you got because I gotta get ready to get off.
Sean McVay will never let Sheduer go past the first round because you only got 2 years of Matt Stafford. If he gets to the Rams, the league better be concerned.
Oh, that's gonna be dangerous.
The league better be concerned, bro.
That's gonna be scary. Sean McVay is gonna you thought Sean McVay's brain was open already. Now he got a quarterback that got a little something with him. It's finna get spooky. It's gonna get.
Here's another one too. You ready? Another team that wouldn't let him go is the Lions.
Cause they got about the same thing on their contract too. Yeah.
With Goff. And Goff already shown
But he not.
under certain
I'm gonna keep it a beam. He not going there. It's too cold. He not going there.
They're playing a dome though.
He don't care. It's outside of that. it's cold. Like he not gonna live somewhere it's cold like that. I
It's
don't
gonna be
think
cold in New York.
he won't trying to go there. That's why they got Russell Wilson. They got the drop. He not
So
going
wait,
there.
so you know he might go to Cleveland.
He's not. Y'all, they're saying all this.
Oh,
I'm
they just
telling you, he's not
He's
gonna
not going
go.
there.
He's
All
going
right.
somewhere where he
The,
is going to enjoy himself.
the Raiders.
Las Vegas,
they
great
not going
climate,
to draft him, bro.
great climate.
They need
And what
pieces, and they got their
ain't
intermediate. They got their intermediate field at the Raiders.
and don't Nevada one of them like low tax states or no tax states or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. It's easy. It's an easy choice. It's an easy choice. He gonna go somewhere where he gonna get all his money, bro. Somewhere he gonna try to go somewhere in Florida. They like what?
Yeah, I think he'll go to Miami.
Miami will go crazy.
Go crazy.
Yeah, I think he'll
Especially,
go to
and
Miami.
which would make sense with all the they talking down on Tour the last couple of years, trying to make him feel like shit, so they can be like, oh yeah, now we got a new narrative coming in. You see what I'm saying? Like that makes sense.
Whoa, wait.
And you know the media will play with another player's narrative so another player can come in and swoop in and change his narrative.
Wait. I know you about to go, but Tua deserves everything that has come in his way, bro.
Positively, right?
I'm not gonna say fully because they didn't have a good old line and shit and stuff like that,
No, I'm
right?
just saying, like the small stuff that they be trying to play with him about when they say like he's out of shape and all this stuff, like let him be. And then they be forgetting he come from a certain type of people. Like let that man cook. Just know when he come in for if he ready for when preseason come, I don't give a damn what he
Bro,
do in the off season.
you have to because
Not necessarily.
I was about to say I can't say that because Ben Roethlisberger won how many Super Bowls? He didn't give. I don't give a damn what he did all season.
how
That
many did he win?
that motherfucker got in a car accident, came back, won a Super Bowl. I mean, a motorcycle accident, came back, won a Super Bowl. I don't
Right,
care
but
what you
guess
do.
what? But
Just
wait,
come
but
in
wait,
ready to
but wait,
play.
but wait. That debunked all the noise. Tua
What?
can't even win you a playoff game.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I said. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it makes sense if they would use his narrative to bump him. Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead.
He been getting his shit wrong.
On top of that, that's what I'm saying. So like,
Get the ball out.
his narrative is so like
Get the ball
spazzed
out.
out. You know
I'll be
what?
honest.
I can bring somebody else in, and his narrative would be perfect.
You also want to know why Tua didn't have an equal playing field because he came in for Jalen Hurts. I don't think Tua really was able to create a foundation for his brand. I
I
think
agree with that. Yeah.
he was a short term success, and they wanted all this upside. And just because he came in at the end of the game doesn't mean he's gonna be that guy. And he's 5'10", and he's already had issues with having seizures on the field and stuff, bro. He is a walking one-legged man.
It's only like, in my opinion, two teams that can really come out the East, and it's the Celtics or the Cavs.
Now, before we continue, you heard about Dame Lillard, right?
Yeah, he out for the season.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it just leaves like the Celtics and the Cavs. Like the Knicks are gonna be run down. So whoever they play in the 7-game series, and honestly, bro, if the Knicks are playing the Bucks might be able to sneak one off of just Giannis.
It could. My issue is with that second round.
And Bobby Porter's gonna be back by then.
You want to know who my concern is the Cavs. Because based upon the past, bro, the Magic can beat the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
They can beat the Cavs. They
And
can.
that's what I'm saying. That's gonna be a good series right there. That's what I said. That one can go 6-7.
So
If the Cavs don't come out and punch them in the mouth the first two, that can go 6-7.
yeah, and then
And if Mo Wagner's back by then, I don't know how long his injury is, but if Mo Wagner's back, the brother of Franz, he's just a physical enforcer. Like he's just real physical. He can score. He can shoot the three.
I don't know about Jason Tatum's ankle.
Oh yeah. Oh. But see, this is the positive. But see, That's what I'm saying. The Celtics good. They
Jalen
still got
Brown.
Peyton. They still got Peyton. They still got Jalen, and they still got Derek. And we seen what those two can do without Tatum and Brown.
Not in the
So
playoffs. We ain't seen him do it in the playoffs.
I guarantee you Peyton can do that in the playoffs.
Cause you
I
know
guarantee you that.
playoff
That boy
basketball.
from
That's
Oregon, that boy, I guarantee you, if they ask Peyton, hey Peyton, we need 30, he will give you 30. And an efficient 30.
you talking about Gary Payton's son.
No, Peyton Pritchard.
See, I'm wilding. I'm wilding.
Peyton Pritchard.
Peyton Pritchard.
That boy is an automatic. If you know who's like, he's a scorer. He gets everybody involved, but he knows how to score the basketball, like legitimately. And then you still got Drew Holiday. He can
Come
score if he
on,
needs to.
bro. Talking about Buddy right here.
Bro, he's gonna win 6 Man of the Year. He the
He
only
can,
person that's come off the bench that has scored 40 plus twice.
hey, he can win 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man. At the, at the end of the day, he ain't gonna win the man.
Oh
Wild
yeah.
Wild West.
Here we go.
Mm.
All right, so right now we're looking at Wolves Thunder. That's gonna be a great series. If Thunder are fully healthy, I don't know, bro. If we talking about experience, it should be the Wolves. If we talking about experience, but if we talking about off just hooping, it probably be the Thunder.
That's gonna be.
That's gonna be. But this is the great thing about the first round playoffs of the West. All the games going to 5 at least. All the games are going. Nobody's getting swept. All the games are going to 5 at
I
least.
agree.
First round, everyone. That shit is gonna be amazing, and we might get lucky to get 7. The Thunder might take it to 6. The Rockets and the Warriors, that might go to 6 with the Warriors going up because of experience on the Rockets OD. Clippers, Nuggets, that honestly might go to 7. If Norman Powell's back and with the healthy Nuggets team, that could go to 7.
Yeah.
Just like with Harden hooping, oh my God, that's gonna be, and that might honestly, bro. If I'm the NBA commissioner, all these Western Conference games going to 7. I need that money. I need that money. Then what? People gonna be tapped in.
So wait a minute.
The Lakers Grizzlies, that's a little new little rivalry since 2021 or 2022. So that's like a what?
So as of right now, the plan would be the Kings and Suns, right?
The plan would be the Kings, Suns, Warriors, Wolves. So the Warriors and the Wolves would play each other. And whoever wins that game gets the 7th seed. The Kings and the Suns will play. Whoever wins that game plays the winner of the 7-8 game to get the 8 seed. Stupid.
I mean, it's stupid, but it's just more competition.
It is more competition. He can play. I didn't know he was from the 757 though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he cold.
He cold, bro.
He can play. Yeah, he gonna be all right. He got way bigger when he was out there. Because how the size he is right here and them ODU film is not the same.
Yeah, he just look more complete.
Yeah. It's like everything finally came together.
Bruh, because he was meant for this stage to begin with. Be real with you.
Most 757 athletes are. They just need to hit the ground running first.
The biggest issue with 757 athletes is their mindset, but this kid, he's never had an issue, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that boy can play.
Yeah. Now, what doesn't get me, he wasn't invited to the Senior Bowl. He wasn't invited to no bowl game, which is ridiculous to me, bro.
But I feel like I don't think why.
I don't know why.
You're invited if you need extra evaluation.
Nah, I mean,
if I can see what you can do all year, I'm not finna invite you somewhere and I already know what you can do.
Bro,
I already know.
Deion's son got
like for example, you said who?
Deion's son got invited.
Yeah, I need to see what else you can do. I need to see what you can do.
Same with him though. Like think about it. He really played 1 year on this level. I mean, ODU is decent, right? They're good, right? But this is different. That would be where I would be like, okay, let's bring this kid in. Woo. I don't know what else. I mean, I know he didn't have a lot of picks.
I feel like it's different for defensive players and offensive players. Offensive players, you have to possess a certain. You, in my opinion, you have to possess certain things that make an offense run. As a defender, if I can see that you have great footwork and technique, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to like see it in person. I can see that you have great footwork technique and you can get to the ball. You got a nose for the ball. I can teach you as a defender. I can teach you all the small things, the IQ stuff. I can teach you that. Offense is different. Like it's so much. I gotta look for a million people. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least as a receiver, I gotta learn what this DN doing, what this outside backer doing, that first inside backer, the safety, and my corner. And don't let it be a nickel over here too. That's
How
just my
I
opinion.
no, I mean how I see it is it's one thing for him not to go. But
Hmm.
I do feel like usually the Senior Bowl, bro, is where you got those guys that's gonna go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. You got them together and they competing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, I understand that from that aspect.
I guess it must have been some other because a lot of that's political, right? The invitations are political, so maybe he's just he didn't he didn't make the list, but
Raw.
yeah, that was crazy.
Wow.
And it
That's
took the ball.
what I'm saying. It's gangster. They need them boys that's gonna know how to be a certain way. And he just him.
That's crazy. He playing in this cold weather like that, bro. It's freezing, bro.
I don't miss that.
Yeah, I bet that
I miss
ball
that.
wow, cold. Yeah, Lavarion, he a dog.